So by far, one of the most common questions we get is how long is it going to take me to start seeing results? And the answer to this is it really depends on so many factors. Number one is, where are you starting from? If you're looking to build out a new acquisition channel for the business, naturally this can take a hell of a lot of time because there is going to be so much testing involved. If we're trying a new platform, for example, we have no idea whether that platform is actually going to work for your business or your target audience. And whilst we can go based on experience from what we've seen from other clients or even clients in similar or the same industries as you, there is so much nuance behind every single business and your specific target audience that it's very, very difficult to say for sure how long it will take. However, one of the things we like to do with all clients is we like to set what we call lead indicators and lag indicators. So lead indicators are the signs that are kind of leading towards success effectively. So the lag metrics would naturally be things like qualified pipeline generated, sales generated, revenue. So those kind of like later indicators of success. The lead indicators are going to be more signs that we're at least heading in the right direction. And the kind of lead indicators we're using are going to vary from D2C brands to B2B businesses where they may be selling enterprise clients and have a slightly longer buying cycle. So this might be things like running audience survey widgets on the website to at least make sure we're getting the right kind of visitors. Believe it or not, we see so many times where businesses are investing tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of pounds into campaigns only to find that they've been driving the wrong traffic, and that's why they haven't been getting the results they want to see. So running audience surveys really allows us to at least gauge that first part of, are we at least getting the right visitors? The next thing we want to think about is, well, for the audience that we're targeting, what is the typical buying cycle we should expect to see? Naturally, for a much higher value product or service, it's going to take longer to convert that customer. So we want to tie everything through that lens. If we're selling a very low value item where people generally wouldn't take a long time to come to that purchase decision, we know we're getting the right visitors and nobody's converting, that at least lets us know that we may want to focus on actually optimizing the website itself, right? So by looking at these lead indicators, it allows us to kind of pinpoint and diagnose where the problems may be. Naturally, there will come a time with any marketing campaign where we do have to make a decision and say, is this channel actually working? If we've gone through all of these checklists, if we've gone through all the different variables, but we're still not seeing conversions, or we just can't seem to get the right visitors coming through to the website, or we can't make the unit economics in terms of the cost, maybe a particular platform, the costs are too high for things to stack in our favor in terms of what we need our cost per acquisition to be, we may have to just call it a day on a certain channel, because again, not every channel is going to work for every business. To give you some idea though, in terms of the length of time, we've seen everything from campaigns we've got set up and we've started seeing results within the first couple of weeks, to then other clients where we've literally been testing for 8 or 9 months before we actually get those campaigns to even break even or profitable. The main thing we like to do with all of our clients is making sure that we're setting clear expectations. Whenever we're speaking to potential clients, I always like to give very conservative expectations in terms of how long it might take. So you've got a worst case scenario in terms of planning and budgeting for these campaigns. If, however, you're looking to just optimize an existing channel, it will generally be much easier for us to actually give you some timelines in terms of how long it might take to see results. Now, naturally, this is going to be on a case-by-case basis, whether you're just looking to increase the conversion rate on your website, whether it be you're looking to further scale some ad campaigns where you've hit a plateau. We'll want to look at the existing assets in place, the historic data, and then we can help to give you a bit of an idea in terms of how long it might see. Again, depending on the circumstances, depending on the current data, it might be that we could expect to see results within a few weeks, it might be within a few months. We just don't know until looking at the current situation, the data, and where you're looking to get to. But in those instances where you are looking to set up a new channel or a marketing campaign for the first time, it is going to be near impossible to say for sure. All that we can do is work together to plan out and set guardrails in terms of how long are we going to test these channels for, what are the lead indicators and the lag indicators we're going to have in place so that we know at each step, at each milestone, that we're actually going in the right direction. Because the last thing you want to do is to be throwing money into a bottomless pit without having any indication of whether things are actually going in the right direction.